Hello, everybody. We should be live. Yes, indeed, we are. Hello, everybody. So, the Montreal Canadiens played today in Edmonton at the Rogers Place, uh, and we would end up beating the Edmonton Oilers. It was a final score of 5-2 in regulation. The Canadiens, fantastic game, amazing. I don't know what else to say, but yeah. So I'm gonna go through obviously comments that are here right now. Go through the game. When we're done, we'll go through the final Habs stats, and then we'll do the outro. So you guys got lucky. Mike Smith is garbage. Well, oil time. Given that McDavid and Draisaitl didn't get a single point because we were that good at defending them, I don't think I can say. I don't think I don't think you guys. I don't think you really have a right to say that we got lucky. You and Gravitalk could have been. Oh, Burrows, we should have been, man. Fucking dumbass YouTuber got disqualified for headbutting. Me and Gravitas should have been in that YouTube boxing event. Fazio, how's it going, my guy? So are we just saying screw you to Savoy and right? No, we're still winning, but we're the second worst team in the league still, Fazio, because Phoenix also won. Phoenix also won today, so we are ahead of them by 1 point. Never seen a game where three coaches' challenges go against you and you win by 3. Jacob, me neither, my guy. I've never seen that either, but I'm happy I did. Showtime, I very much enjoyed that Samuel Jackson picture. Thank you, my guy. Gravidot posted about Daddy Cole, but he was praising him, so I guess it's all good. Yeah, Jacob, that's fine. Hired Ducharme and fire him again for fun. Yes, Jacob, yes. Ducharme owes Caufield a Calder trophy. Yes, he does. Showtime. Yes, he does. Hey, yes, let's go, Clifford. I did see our teams both won. I did see that, my guy. The stinking Oilers, absolutely never going to win another cup. And the stinking Leafs probably will win a cup in the future. Marty saying that we Habs are the best team in the league. Yes, they are, Darkness. I mean, Oilers, have lost 11 out of 16 at home in the last 16 home games. McDavid is still better than Caufield and Suzuki combined. And yet, Suzuki had 3 points. Caufield had 1. And McDavid and Draisaitl combined had none. But sure, McDavid is better than Caufield and Draisaitl, my guy. The open lines for the Canadiens were Caufield, Suzuki, Anderson, Hoffman. I think that might be the issue, guys. That might be why I don't see McDavid as the best player in the league, because he never shows up against Montreal. That might be the issue. Who knows? Maybe Montreal's just godly at defending McDavid. Maybe, who knows? But the open lines were again Caufield, Suzuki, Anderson, Hoffman, Brendan Gallagher, Pitlick, Perreault, Lehkonen, and Pezzetta, Paling, Armias. In other words, nothing has changed. We're running with what works. What the fuck is that? I think it's a goddamn fly. Kulak, Petrie, Romanov, Sherratt, and Clegg Weidman were the defense pairings. Samuel Montembeault gets the start. Caden Primo backs him up. I believe it's on an emergency basis because Andrew Hammond is hurt. Nick Schmaltz for 2 goals, 5. What? The fuck was that Sens and Yotes game? 8-5. Jesus. Keller, 2 goals, 2 assists. Also, the best part, they're both in my fantasy team. Jesus, Faggio. No wonder you came back against fucking what's his name. I saw you came back against what I forget who, but I did see that. That is pretty interesting. Open lines for the Oilers were Fogle, McDavid, Hyman, Kane, Draisaitl, Yamamoto. Very surprised they did split up McDavid and Kane. Malone, no clue who that is. McLeod, Ryan, and then Benson Shore. The Oilers went with 11 forwards and 7 defensemen today. So the next game the Canucks play is against the Habs. A win will keep our playoff hopes alive. The tenseness of it all. Oh, Clifford. I just want you to know, I might not agree with it, but Habs are going to play spoiler. Habs are going to attempt, I should say, to play spoiler. Oh, yeah, technically they are going to play spoiler. Technically they're going to try, so technically they will. You know what I mean. But yeah, holy shit, the Preds are dominating the Sharks 7-0. I'm looking at like scores today. Holy shit. But yeah, Clifford, a win will keep your playoff hopes alive. Holy, that is hoof. I on one hand, I want you guys to win. But on the other hand, it'd be nice to have Montreal win another game. But I mean, hey, we'll see. I did also have Murray, and he gave a total of minus 10 points tonight. Yes, Fazio, goalies are just beautiful. That Malone guy on Edmonton better name his kid Post. Yes, he better, Jacob. Yes, he better. That would be hilarious, my guy. The defensemen were Nurse Cece, Keith Bouchard, Bush Bust, Niemelainen, Legacy, and Broberg was the 7th defenseman. Mike Smith was set to get the start in net, and Mikko Koskinen backs him up as he should be doing. Technically, I phrased that wrong. Technically, he should not even be in the NHL, but if he is going to be in the NHL, backup, I guess, works well for him. So yeah, the Canucks. Yeah, so the Canucks would have to win this game to overtake Edmonton. But this is the only thing that sucks is that the Preds are also winning. So yeah, you guys have to win that, Clifford. You guys are gonna have to beat the Canadiens. Before the game, like I mentioned a minute ago, Andrew Hammond is out with a lower body injury. Was not sure. Adam, you're technically 5 minutes late to the start of the stream, but you were not late at all. We are literally like just getting into the start of the game. The only thing you missed was the opening lines. Yeah, the Preds are ahead of the Canucks. Yeah, they're winning 7-0. Yeah, Habs is a favorite. Hey, Clifford, no problem, my guy. Typical Oilers, can't get it done when it matters most. So yeah, I think that's definitely the reason why we won tonight was because the Oilers are complete trash, which I find funny. William, how's it going, my guy? Thank you for coming by. William, you're an Oilers fan, I think. I can't tell by your profile picture, but if you are, I'm sorry, my guy. I'm very sorry. I'm really sorry about that, my guy. But yeah, he's out with lower body injury. Tyson Barrie is also out tonight for the Oilers, as is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. I didn't know that he was out until the game started, and they mentioned it, but Ryan Nugent-Hopkins was also out. Oilers iced the puck in the opening minutes, and then a Hoffman from Dauphin nearly connected, but it's a really good save by Mike Smith. Suzuki then gets confident down the wing, nearly gets a shot on net. Ryan McLeod then back the other way. A great look, but Monty's able to make the save. McDavid is not able to follow up, as he would not do for the rest of the game. Oilers get some good chances. Canadiens were right back in it. Both teams looked great. I put this should be a great game. It kind of was. I mean, not really. Not. I mean, it kind of would be. But if you guys saw the game, you'll know what was up. But yeah, that's the Charlottetown Islanders logo. I did not know that. Thank you, William. You're a Habs fan? Hell yeah, my guy. Let's go. Is McDavid a good overall player? Not at all. He's only got the offense. Like you put, he's only got the offense. But even then, that didn't show up today. McDavid, probably one of the worst defensive players in the NHL, in my opinion. And yeah, so I mean, he only has the offense, I think. I mean, some people could say, oh, he's a two-way, but no. It's like saying Austin Matthews is a two-way forward. Like, no. He's only got the offense. He can only goal score, Matthews. In Matthews' case, I should say. Yes, Schmaltz for the Coyotes at 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points. Jesus, Clifford, yeah. That is, wow. Yeah, legitimately insane. So, yeah, the Canadiens are 2 points back of the Kraken. They've played one more game, and they're on a 1-game losing streak. I don't think we're going to pass the Kraken. Actually, we might. We might pass the Kraken. Also, I want to point out the Kraken have a very nice goal differential. Very nice goal differential. Yeah, I mean the Canadiens, they're a good team. They're a good team right now. But yeah, where am I? I'm gonna aim the camera down like ever so slightly. There we go. Hey, Stalins Layla, get the fuck out of here! Come on, hide user on this channel. Let's go. Yo, Harry, winning equals losing in the draft, though. Yeah, it does. Why the fuck is hide user? Jesus fucking Christ, YouTube. How long does it take you to hide a fucking person? Jesus fucking Christ. Randy, don't just time them out, hide them next time. Thank you very much. But yo, Harry, Randy, how's it going? Winning equals losing in the draft. No, Randy, no, it doesn't, because we're still the second worst team in the league. So I'm happy with how we're winning, because we're winning while the teams ahead of us are also winning, and technically the team in back of us is losing. It's not like we're up by 9 points on the Coyotes all of a sudden. Like, no, they're starting to win. They're starting to win, The Kraken are winning, the Habs are winning. It's pretty solid for both teams. So yeah. And here's the thing: if we lose a game and the Yotes win a game, they're ahead of us by a point. So if they win, say we lose to the Kraken, or the Canucks on Thursday or Wednesday, whenever the game is, and the Yotes win their next game, they're up by a point. They win the next game, we'll actually probably have a game or two in hand on them. So for me, I don't mind that we're winning, because the draft lottery can still go our way. As long as we have a top 10 pick, that's perfectly fine by me. Troy Evans, hell yeah, Habs go Habs go for sure, my guy. Harry, do you think the Habs season will be different if Marty St. Louis was the starting coach? Absolutely, Adam. Absolutely, no doubt. We'd probably be a playoff contender. And some people are going to call me crazy, but I legitimately believe if Marty St. Louis was the Habs coach this season for the whole way through, we would be in the playoffs right now. We'd at least be close to a playoff spot, if not in the playoffs. Is it just me who hates Clegg with a passion? Yeah. Jacob, yeah, I don't really see anything super wrong with Clegg's game. I mean, yeah, he'll cause a turnover eventually, but he's not that bad. Hell yeah, Fajo. I might be hosting an HLM22 stream in the Sim League where you basically control the franchise. Hell yeah, Fajo. That's great. By possible trades involving Petrie or Lehkonen will definitely put more losses in the loss column. Probably. I mean, hey, Randy, who's to say they will? Because sure, losing Lehkonen and Petrie are going to hurt. They're definitely going to hurt. But you have guys who can come up and replace them. You know, Petrie, you can bring up Sheneman when he's back. Because I like Sheneman. I think he's actually a pretty decent 5th or 6th defenseman. And Lehkonen, I like Lehkonen. I don't necessarily know if he's there for the rebuild because he's already 26, 27. But you have guys who can replace him. You have guys who can replace him. Fajo, after stream, I'm supposed to be talking with a guy about some Sim League stuff. So, kind of, I guess I'm free if we talk in the Discord, but if we talk in the Sim League, but yeah. But yeah, Petrie and Lehkonen, I don't think losing them will necessarily will definitely put more losses in the loss column. Because that's like saying, losing to Foley was going to put more losses in the loss column. And now look at us. We've won 7 out of the first 11 games with St. Louis behind the bench. Did you watch the YouTube boxing event Showtime? No, I didn't. I was kind of watching the Canadiens game, so no, I didn't. Haradimas, Ben Sherratt, and was the Leafs trade good? Adam, did Ben Sherratt traded and just no one told me? Yeah, I don't know what you're smoking, Adam, but Ben Sherratt wasn't traded, my guy. The Atlanta Thrashers dynasty mode, hopefully. Bro, Fajo, I hope BK comes back, man. What should they do with Price and Weber? Troy, keep Price, trade Weber's contract back to Nashville. Get a second if you can. Leafs and Habs. Adam, I'm literally looking at Ben Sherratt right now. The latest articles are from a day ago, talking about his trade value and all that. Literally, no trade has has happened yet. Ben Sherratt trade. Let me look this up. Ben Sherratt. If you want to keep Sherratt, just think about Craig Rivet's trade. That is a very good point. That's a very good point. Do you expect both? Yeah, there's literally nothing right now on Sherratt. What is Sherratt's trade value? Rip at him. Habs beat the Oilers. Nick Suzuki was brilliant, but Austin Matthews had a fantastic game despite the loss. Jacob, is that what they put? Legitimately, is that what they put? The film was at 2 p.m. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that Showtime. Rip. Gabriel, how's it going, my guy? Okay, well, if you're free, you can DM me in Discord. All right, Fajo, thank you, man. Neves first and Nemilan? Holy fuck, Jacob. Neves the first and Nimala? I don't think I would want that because I don't want any of the Leafs prospects aside from that fucking, not Liljegren, but the other one. Hey, Paul, how's it going, my guy? Just finished watching the game. Wow, do they ever look good lately? Hard-fought team effort. St. Louis has been a huge asset. Yes, indeed, Paul. Gloves go for sure, man. It's fucking insane how good this team has been since Marty St. Louis taken over. McDavid, who? Gabriel, yeah. That's what the Habs said. They're like, McDavid, who? Guys had like 30 minutes of ice time and he hasn't done shit. Must not be that good, Oilers won the cup soon. Oil time. One, you need offensive depth to be able to. You need offensive depth to win the cup. It's father, son, Jordan Addy in the chat, boys. Can we get some hype for Jordan Addy? Father, son. Let's go. Jordan Addy, big hype. I like that whenever we introduce, if we talk with each other, we always go for father, son, because we just know that meme between each other. Thank you, Addy. I hope you're having a great night, my guy. But all the time, you realize that you need offensive depth. You need a defense that isn't going to let up 5 goals to the second last place Montreal Canadiens. And you need good goaltending, right? Right, my guy? You realize you need all that to at least make the playoffs, right? Didn't quote it perfectly. Thank you, Jacob. 8-0 Preds. Jesus, Clifford. That's crazy. Yes, exactly. We held regular season and Draisaitl from scoring. Gabriel, exactly. Who's McDavid? All I know is McAlbo. Jacob, good point. Lurking here. Hey, let's go, Eddie. Thank you, man. I'm doing pretty good. What's up, man? Doing pretty good. Habs won tonight. I apologize that the Leafs lost. I heard it was a pretty fun game, though. I heard it was pretty good from my best friend who watched it. And hell yeah. Hope your day's been good besides the Leafs game, man. Okay, Yossi just added 6 more points. Jesus, Faggio. Harry, some Oilers fan on Twitter claiming 28 years and we won't win the cup. 28 year. Some Oilers fans on Twitter claiming 28 years and we won't win the cup. Well, I mean, Adam, I think the Oilers fans really don't have much to go off of, considering that it's been, 1990 or 2006? They lost to the fucking Carolina Hurricanes. And we lost to the dynasty Tampa Bay Lightning. They lost to a one-time cup champion. We lost to a goddamn dynasty. I'd say that's pretty embarrassing. The fact that we had 2 goals called off and we scored 3 shorthanded goals, 4 if it wasn't called off, and we still somehow won the game just goes to show how much of a property franchise. Exactly, Gabriel. We had 3 goals called. We had 2 goals called back. One that shouldn't have even standed. Probably shouldn't have standed for the Oilers. And scored, like you said, 3 shorthanded goals. We scored 2 technically. 3 if it was no. We scored 1, 2 if it wasn't called off, and we still somehow won the game. Exactly, like you say, it goes to show how much of a poverty franchise the Oilers really are. Should I get a Habs jersey number 3-1 and have the name say it was? Yes, Jacob. Yes. Did you watch? And the fuck is that, Faggio? Encanto. What is Encanto? Let me look this up real quick. It's probably gonna ruin my Wi-Fi. Oh, it's a new Disney movie. No, I've not even heard of it yet. I've not even heard of it. Edmonton, who exactly, Darkness? It was more embarrassing for you because you lost to the overrated man himself. Well, Oil time. When you have as good of a defense as Tampa Bay does, that's a defense right there. Mikhail Sergachev is on their 3rd pairing. He'd be 1st pairing at Edmonton, and he's at most a top 4. So, my guy, I don't think it's more embarrassing to lose to arguably the best defensive core in the league, a legitimate superstar in Steven Stamkos, someone who knows how to score on the Canadiens and Nikita Kucherov, and great depth. My guy, I don't think you can talk shit when Ross Colton would probably be your first-line left winger with Connor fucking McDavid. My guy. Name a player that would turn this team into a playoff team. Name a player that would turn this team into a playoff team. All right, Adam. Out of those 3, probably Doughty the most. I love Drew Doughty. I think he's a great leader, great defenseman for the LA Kings. Love Drew Doughty. If he was making 6 less million, like not 6 less million, because he's making what, 10, 12, 11 million? Yeah, I guess 6 less million, because that'd be about 5 million. No, 7. Am I dumb? Well, I know the answer. I am dumb. Well, if he was making, say, 5 to 7 million, 100% I'd want the Canadiens to take him on. But at his current cap hit, it'd be very, very rough for us to take it on. Edmonton fans who say we got lucky didn't watch the game. Their second goal was very iffy. Exactly, Jacob. It was very iffy. We had 3 shorthanded goals. Hoffman's empty netter wasn't an empty net goal, was it? Lehkonen's was. Suzuki's was a power play goal, Gabriel. If Dauphin's goal counted, we would have 4 shorthanded goals. Yeah, technically against the best power play in the league. Well, Oil time. Our defense had David Savard on, or their defense had David Savard, yeah, as a 3rd pairing right defenseman, my guy. They had Victor Hedman, Ryan McDonough, and Mikhail Sergachev all on the left defense. My guy, that's better than all of the Oilers' defense combined. Your best defenseman is Evan Bouchard, and he's at most a top 4. You do not have an elite defenseman. What happened to Oscar Klefbom, by the way? Is he still glass? Because I think he might still be glass. Harry, what do you think of Oil Time's unbiased takes? Clearly unbiased, Adam. Clearly unbiased, and not just a typical dumb Oilers fan. Hey, don't disrespect Big Dick David Savard. Exactly, Jacob. Don't disrespect Big Dick David Savard. If you do, I will ban you. No, I won't. Fuck David Savard. David Savard's a bitch. Bro, Matthews was so close to doing the lacrosse. Was he, Sushi Boy? Really? He was so close to doing the lacrosse? Honestly, that would have been sick to see, but it's Matthews, so that probably explains why he wasn't able to. Let's see. Last season, no one thought we'd go to the fucking finals, and we did. The Oilers got swept out of the first round. You guys have 2 of allegedly the best players in the world. Exactly. McDonough is washed, and Sergachev is bad too. McDonough, I mean, I don't know. I mean, McDavid's what, 24? I'm surprised you're saying he's washed already, my guy. What's your first defense pairing is Keith and Bouchard. Oh, Darkness, legit. Disrespect Caufield, I will ban you. Legitimately, I will ban you. Yeah, exactly, Gabriel. That's more embarrassing for the Oilers. You guys got swept by a literal non-existent defense. You guys got swept by Logan Stanley. You got swept by Logan Stanley. He got swept by Logan Stanley, my guy. Caufield bust. Yes, Faggio. Yes. Caufield does make me bust, indeed. Also, guys, if you're enjoying the banter so far, please hit that like button. It is much appreciated. I see only 2 of you guys have liked so far, so please hit that like. Much appreciated. Where am I? I got to find where I'm at. You can see the replay on Timestamp Guy's channel if you want to see it. Oh, Sushi Boy. Okay, thank you. Harry forgetting there's a Jets fan of this. I mean, Faggio, can you disagree? Do you disagree that Logan Stanley should not have swept the Edmonton Oilers? Do you disagree with that? What do you think of McDavid doing jack shit in the Jet series? Fucking funny, my guy. Being swept in the first round last playoffs, not PTSD. Hell yeah. Not to mention you guys love signing 85-year-old players like Smith and Duncan Keith, or trading for Duncan Keith and giving actual assets. And you guys overpaid your top 4 defensemen $9.5 million. St. Louis is a coach, but I guarantee. Oh yeah, Jacob. Gabriel, 100%. If Marty St. Louis was a GM, he'd immediately be better than Patrick Holland, Ken Holland. I almost said Peter Holland. What the fuck? But yeah, thank you guys for liking. Appreciate it. Hey, buddy, big W for Habs. Hell yeah, John Manto. Absolutely, my guy. 100%. And exactly, they overpaid. Who was it? Darnell Nurse again? $9.5 million. Technically, Neil Pionk, but the Oilers definitely should have won. Even I thought we were dead. Oof, Faggio. Let's test that. Caufield got carried by Jack Hughes. Suzuki is a massive overpay. Matthews Marner over Suzuki Caufield. Now, see, Jacob, that's the issue. Is I know you're joking. I know you're joking, my guy. So I can't ban you for that because I know you're joking. I know you're a Habs fan, my guy. Also, I find it funny that people say, "Oh, Suzuki's a massive overpay," when, as far as I remember, he's not even started that contract. Nick Suzuki, I'm gonna look up HockeyDB. That's not the site. Cap friendly, CPA friendly is what I was about to put. I'm pretty sure he's not even on his contract yet. I'm on his $8 million contract. Also, guys, believe me, we're gonna talk about Suzuki's goddamn beautiful snipe. Yeah, he's on the 5th year, the 5th year of his ELC. He's on the 5th year of his ELC, and then he's getting paid. Oh, it's not even that bad. It's $7.875 million. That's amazing. Getting $7.875 million. Whew. Goddamn, my guy. This dude is just beautiful. Shit, I'm here too much. Yes, you are, Jacob. Yes, you are, my guy. As a Leafs fan, no one has more playoff PTSD, but still support the Habs. So nice. Hey, thank you, Sushi Boy. Much appreciated, my guy. Caufield would easily be at 25 goals if Stanley was here at the start of the year. No doubt in my mind, he'd probably be at the top of Calder voting. Oh, Jacob. Why do we keep calling you Jacob? Gabriel, 100%, man. 100%, he would definitely be there. JMC, Anderson, Suzuki, Caufield are slowly becoming a league top trio. Going to be fun to watch in the future. JM, I agree, my guy. Like you said, it's already fun to watch them, but in the future, when Suzuki's a legitimate first-line center and Caufield technically he's already a legitimate first-line center because he is our first-line center, but when he's really okay, yeah, he guaranteed is a first-line center, and Caufield keeps evolving from already a top 6 forward, and Anderson turns into a top first-line player, I'd say he's definitely second border. Definitely border first line, but I think Suzuki is going to do something that McDavid can't and make the players around him better, and Anderson is going to turn into a legitimate first-line right winger. That line is going to be beautiful. That line legitimately could be our first line for the next 3 to 4 years, I think, at least, if not longer. Yet Stanley scored twice on you in Game 4, exactly oil time. You lost to the guy who scored on Carey Price twice, and we still won. Literally, if the Jets, and I'm sorry, Jets fans, legitimately, if Logan Stanley hadn't scored in that Game 4, it's over. We sweep them before overtime. You guys barely managed, a triple overtime game, and that's it? You guys didn't even come close to beating the Jets, my guy. At least the Jets and Habs, there was, 2 overtimes in that series, I think? Was it 2 overtimes, I think? Harry, what do you think of Oilers fans saying Suzuki's overpaid as fucking Habs fans are dumb French? Well, Adam, I'd say if Oilers fans are saying Habs fans are dumb French, they should probably work on their English because they're sounding like I'm done with that. I'm not saying that. But Nick Suzuki is overpaid as fuck. Well, if he's overpaid for C, then goddamn, I don't know what they expect from guys like Zach Cassian. It's the perfect line. Caufield's shooting ability combined with Suzuki's 200-foot game and his playmaking. Exactly. Combined with Anderson's speed and strength. God damn it. That's going to be a beautiful game. That's going to be a beautiful Beautiful line for the future. JM, I wish I had a Caufield jersey, my guy. I'm jealous of anyone who actually has a Caufield jersey already. I've wanted to get one for a long ass time. I wanted to get one after the playoffs last year. I was like, God damn it. I want a Caufield jersey, and then I didn't have the money for it. I didn't have money to get one. I really want to. I really want to get one. So cherish that one, JM. Cherish it, my guy. Us Oilers fans will be kissing the Stanley Cup soon. Wait and see. Well, Oil time. Not with fucking Mike Smith and Mikko Koskinen as your goaltending tandem, my guy. Not with that as your goalie tandem. Dom laughing, getting paid 1 point something million while sitting at home watching his kids. Yes, Jacob. Yes, he is. Same with Bergevin and Julian. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Somehow Anderson's 27. I thought he was 24, 25. Like, A, he looks young. B, he's got the speed of a young guy like that. I mean, not 27 is necessarily old, but for 27, I'd expect him to not be that fast still. But yeah, I'm surprised given he's 27. Like, I do think for the next 3 to 4 years, that top line could still be pretty damn good. Stanley had more playoff goals than Matthews Martin combined, Jacob. Oof. I'm sorry, Addy, if you're still here, but goddamn, I'm just realizing that's probably facts. Oilers fans will be kissing the Stanley Cup in their dreams, but exactly, Fajo. Hey, Jack, how's it going, my guy? Big dub indeed. Sharks got shut out by the Preds. Hell yeah, let's go. Tank Bull, baby. I was saying it since the beginning of the season. Didn't understand why. Jam, I'm surprised he didn't either. I mean, to be fair, I probably wouldn't have tried them out together. I probably would have gone with what worked in Caufield, Suzuki, and Toffoli or Duran. I probably would have gone with that. But yeah, St. Louis clearly big brain putting those three guys together. I don't know what it is about Suzuki and therefore Caufield, but they just click with anyone. You could put fucking Zach Cassian on that line, and he'd probably somehow miraculously get 30 goals with Caufield and Suzuki somehow. Somehow. I'd fucking put Ryan Reeves with those guys. God damn. Just sign a bunch of bums at 1 year, $700K, and keep rotating that first line right wing. The Coyotes will win the cup for the Oilers. Probably darkness. Probably. What happened to Bob? I don't know, Sandwich. Guys, I want the Coyotes to win the cup in the next 3 years and do it at home just so 5,000 fans get to see the Stanley Cup award. That'd be hilarious. Because Ducharme's an idiot. That is very true, Gabriel. It's the Boston Perfection Line remastered. Andy is Marchand, indeed. Suzuki is Bergevin. Suzuki is Mark Bergevin in disguise. Who would have thought? But yes, Suzuki is Bergeron. Given the comparisons, it's understandable. And Daddy Cool is a better version of Pastrnak. I agree. I bought my Caufield jersey. Did I turn to fucking Kim for a second? I bought my Caufield jersey. I bought my Caufield jersey before the playoffs. I added the playoffs down. Like, oh yes, JM. Funny, I was gonna get one of those patches. Literally, like some people donated to the stream during the playoffs, and I was like, all right, guys, I'll buy it like in a coming days. Literally, like 3 days later, I tried to buy a patch for this jersey, and I was like, oh, this is all sold out. And I was like, fuck. So like, yeah, I wanted to add a playoff patch jersey to this one because this is just like I think it's a CCM. No name. It's one my dad gave me. And yeah, I wanted to get a patch, but unfortunately, they were all sold out by the time I tried. I don't have kids. I just have my love. Yes, Dom. Hell yeah. The only way Mike Smith will ever kiss the Stanley Cup is he sneaks into the Hockey Hall of Fame. Damn, Clifford. Harry, do you miss Nick Delorier? Kind of. I do really like Nick Delorier. Faggio, that would also be Sam Montembeau. I believe that is Sam Montembeau. 5-7-1, 3.53 goals against that. Oh no, 5-7-1. Would that be Caden Primo? No, 5-7-1. I feel like that might be Montembeau. I don't know if he's played that little though. I feel like he's played a lot more. Who did I see you dragging? Oh shit, Jacob. But Adam, yes, I do miss Nick Delorier. And it's not necessarily because like, oh, he was like a great player. But I just really miss Nick Suzuki or Nick Delorier just because like I really liked his style of play. Even though I do personally believe that he is I do personally think he clicks extremely well in Anaheim. I think Nick Delorier in Anaheim it's like peanut butter and jelly. He's in the Pacific Division. First hint. Is that Winnipeg's backup? Is that Eric Comrie? Would that be Eric Comrie in the Pacific Division? Oh, is it Martin Jones? Is that Martin Jones or Aaron Dell? It's one of the Sharks goalies. It's Aaron Dell or Martin Jones. Yes, Gabriel, that legendary Bob Buffers hair ice debate. Gabriel, that was some of the best stream I think ever. A lot of my nephews. Oh, thank you, Dom. A lot of people think it's stupid why Bettman's keeping Arizona there. It's because of the broadcasting rights. Really, Arizona's bringing in more money than Edmonton, Calgary, Ottawa, and Winnipeg. Really, Winnipeg's in the Central Division, bozo. Oh, Jacob, I did not know that, my guy. I did not know that. Gabriel, that's interesting. That's actually surprising. Habs are 1 win away from tying the amount of wins Dom had all year in 11 games exactly, Jacob. That's fucking sad, my guy. Subhan and Weiss were your favorite players in Montreal. Oil time, I don't know who you are, but the fact you know I hate Subban and I hate Dale Weiss, I don't know who you are. And god damn it, I really want to know. I really want to know who you are. The fact that you know I don't like Subban and Weiss, I forget who you are. So, like, I'm really interested, like, who you are. Because, like, there's no way you just guessed. Like, oh, this guy, Subban and Weiss, why not? You had to be a former viewer. Not to mention Arizona had more fans in the building than Calgary and Edmonton due to COVID mandates in Alberta. Exactly. Now they're both at 100% capacity, so attendance will be higher than Arizona for sure. First of all, oh, fuck. Where the fuck have I been? Martin Jones is on the Flyers and Dell's in Rochester. Where in the hell have I been? Can you guys help me out here? Where have I been to forget Martin Jones signed with Philly in the offseason? That would explain they inherited the San Jose choking power. Oh, it's Mike Smith. Oh, thank you, Adam. Oh, I probably should have recognized that. Thank you, Fazio, for putting Mike Smith's elite numbers. Elite starting goaltending. Harry, you've been under your rock. I have been, Darkness. I've been under my cock for sure. I absolutely for sure. Oh god, I keep forgetting where I've been. Ryan McLeod had a good look. Oilers get some good chances. Canadians are right back in it. This should be a good game. I think Burrows has seen something sus. What did he see? He probably saw Oil Time's very, very bad hot takes. I put Mike Smith just to troll the Oil Time. Hell yeah. Mike Smith, mover of nets indeed, Jacob. Indeed, mover of nets indeed. And then bitching about it because, oh, I stumbled. Just fucking fall back in your net, you fucking old man. Come on. Mike Smith ever sees this, I'll fucking throw down with you, Mike. I will throw down with Mad Mike Smith. Hot take, Oil Time's Bob. Oh, he might be actually. He might actually be Bob, Gabriel. That would actually make a lot of sense. Exactly, Fudge. Get to the Cup final with those beautiful numbers. Exactly. There's a few turnovers. There was a Jesus. There was a few turnovers for the Habs, but we were right back at it playing defense. Really, really solid. Your Fazio's second account, damn Oil Time. Big ripped. Sherrod had a good job playing defense, hitting Draisaitl at the end of a shift as he tried to get a shot off on Montembeault. Pizzetta and Romanoff then having good hits near the corner, making them very clean hits. Have a good one, Harry. Got to sleep. Hey, Sushi Boy, thank you very much, my guy. Thank you for coming by. Much appreciated. Enjoy your work tomorrow, my guy. Oil Times Def Gravital. Yes, he is Jacob. Or Gabriel. Fucking Jacob. There we go. Jesus. There we go. We're good now. Oilers pressured with a good amount of... Why would I troll myself? Exactly, Fazio. Oilers pressured with some good zone time, and Montembeault covers the puck. Habs don't like Benson in front of the net, so they get rid of him. And then we score. Hey, buddy. Grav is mid. Hey, Nick, how's it going, my guy? And Suns. Grav is trash. I think that's all we can say is Grav is trash. I almost said Nick is trash because I just said Nick, but no. Grav is trash. Nick is good. Nick is very, very fun and very awesome. We score, and guess who, boys? Oh, Suns. Now that you're here. There we go, baby. Now that you're here, my guy. Witness the glory, my guy. For some reason, I thought he was registered as a D on here, but no, he's a centerman. Fucking Byron originally was a centerman. I forgot about that. Let's go. But we score. Guess who? Big Daddy Cole Caufield, baby. Completely unassisted. Suns is so hard, and I'm happy about that. Fuck, I dropped my cards. 1 second, boys. I dropped some cards for the Canadiens because I'm doing a video eventually on stuff that I fucking hauled off of eBay. Just remembered I said if the Canucks made the playoffs, I would pay probably $50. Oh, shit. Yeah, Clifford, I forgot about that too, my guy. So, yeah, I'm rooting for a Habs loss, my guy. Mikhail Sergachev or David Savard. As much as I hate the typical dirty Russians, I got to go Mikhail Sergachev because David Savard, like Mikhail Sergachev, he might deliver clean hits. He might deliver dirty hits. But at least with him, I'm like, okay, he can at least adequately play defense. David Savard is just like, what the fuck are you doing, my guy? But to be fair, I will give him a chance under Marty St. Louis, because who's to say he doesn't clean up his act like everybody else has under Marty St. Louis? Who's to say David Savard does not clean act up like everybody else? Chances of Graviton getting hired by Sportsnet if he didn't clickbait exactly, Gabriel, big fat 0. Bobby, how's it going in the chat? Junior, what do you think of Marty and his system now? Bobby, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Loving Marty and his system. Loving it. Letting the players going out there and just kind of, in a way, while obviously implementing, like, hey, make sure you do this, do that, play a bit of defense when you need to, play smart, basically. Big fan of it. We've won 7 of our first 11 under Marty St. Louis. I believe we're now 7-4. I think 7-4 now, or it might be 8-4 now. I think, because this is our 12th game. I think with St. Louis. Massive fan of his system, and I'm hoping we take that interim tag off him soon enough. What do you think of it, Bobby? What do you think of it after the first 11 or 12, however many it's been games? Just get out there and have fun. Exactly, Bobby. Just get out there and have fun. That's exactly what the system is. Just go out there, have fun, play smart when you have to. Go out there, show your talents. I want to see what you can do. Pretty much what Marty St. Louis is getting at right now with the players. Guess the player. This player has played in 4 games, is 3-0 with a 2.40 goals against average and 920. That is the legendary Habs legend, Hamburger Andrew Hammond. Grav has Zegras as his Discord profile picture. Dies of cringe, yes, sons. Nick, unfortunately, Grav did get hired by Sportsnet. Damn, and everybody around the world just dies of cringe. If it wasn't for Knight, pretty sure Sam Montembeault would be the Panthers' future goaltending. My friends played with Montembeault in the QMJHL, and he always tells me how good he is. Kids just needed a chance. Jam, I agree, my guy. Like, Montembeault last game, he might have allowed 7 goals on, I think it's 23 shots he allowed. But you could maybe blame him for 1, maybe 2 of those goals. For the most part, it was very much the Habs defense just did not show up for Monty. And he definitely has been very good. I mean, with the great save on Draisaitl, which we're going to get to at the end of the first period, making several great saves in the second and third. I thought Montembeault was really damn good, and he's been incredible under the Montreal Canadiens banner. And I'm very, very excited for what the Canadiens have with in future goaltending with Montembeault and Primo once Price is either traded or retires, because I think he either gets traded or retires a Montreal Canadien. That might seem very, very dumb saying it, but I think I know what I mean. but yeah, I think Montembeault and Primo, I think that's a solid starter backup combo. Maybe if Montembeault gets a starter, maybe it's Primo. We'll see. So yeah, what angers me the most is that we got called offside twice tonight yet back in January, and Chicago scored an OT against us. Not only was it goalie interference, which I'm kind of iffy about that just because I don't remember the goalie interference, but yeah, it was offside, Gabriel. That one, I'm going to keep calling you that for the rest of the stream, unfortunately. But Gabriel, I agree, my guy. I agree. I'm very surprised that both of these were called offside, and yet Chicago's, I don't think it was even looked at, actually. So that one definitely sucks, and that one definitely stinks. But yeah, very definitely angers me for sure. Definitely angry at that kind of for sure. Harry, here's some trivia. Who won more championships, the Yankees or the Canadiens? The Yankees, because I remember hearing something that the Yankees tied or won. Like I think it was like a bar down video. It's like, oh, the Yankees have like 2 more championships than the Canadiens or something like that. But technically. If you factor in the other Canadian NHL teams, they're not Canadian, but the other Montreal NHL teams, Canadians, I believe, have more. Bob saying Evans is still overpaid. Bob, good to have you back, my guy. Graviton could have chosen anyone else except for Grav. Exactly, sons. They probably should have chosen me, my guy. They probably should have chosen me. Yes, the player, he's played in 32 games, 8-21-1, has a 3.42 goals against average, and somehow a 903. Oh, isn't that Montembeault? I'm pretty sure that's Montembeault. I'm pretty sure that's Montembeault. It looks like Fleury's asked the Blackhawks, really, Windy City? Like no diss to the no offense to the Blackhawks, but like why does Fleury want to stay? Like, if he's retiring in the offseason, which it's not guaranteed that he is, obviously, but why does it feel like the Canadiens or like Fleury wants to retire out of the playoffs? Like, I understand. Like, I'm sure it's probably going to be a thing where it's like, oh, Fleury asked them not to, and then he at the deadline, it's like, hey, do you want to go, say, back to Pittsburgh or here? And he probably says, yeah, sure, I'll go for a cup run, or whatever. Maybe he just really likes Chicago for some reason. Maybe he just really, really likes being in Chicago, which, to be fair, can't blame him. Chicago seems like an okay place to be. He doesn't want to leave his family. That's a good point, Windy City, because his family's probably already moved into Chicago. That's a really good point, actually. That's really good because he's been like that no, his family must have been with him in both Pittsburgh and Vegas. So yeah, that's understandable. The only McD I know is Hamburgers, Big Macs, and McChickens. Bro, I can never have a McChicken because of the video. And if you guys are in the know, then you guys are in the know. Don't go looking it up if you don't know, because it's fucking disgusting. Don't go looking. You'll never be able to see McChickens the same way. I'm back for 2 seconds to ask, what do you think about the 8-0 Nashville win? Typical San Jose, can't win on home ice. This is arguably worse than the 8-2 Nashville victory in Toronto, I would argue. So Sushi Boy, you got that going on for you, my guy. There's a worse loss regarding Nashville away than the Toronto loss. So hell yeah, you got that going on. The Kurashev game-winning goal was looked at for both offside and goalie interference. Well, then that's fucking terrible on the refs that they saw both and then just oof, Gabriel. Oh yeah, I know about the offside. It's the goalie interference I wasn't sure about, but yeah, I'll still look in the Discord. Thank you very much for sending that my way, Gabriel. Pacific Division, Fazio, really? 8-21-1, 842 goals against average, and then 903. Fazio, I've got no clue. I don't think I would know. Rick Nelson, holy shit, yeah, my guy. It's been a long time since you've come in, guys. Let's get Rick Nelson hype in the chat, my guys. Let's get Rick Nelson. I think that's a spider. No, never mind. That's just a fly. All right, fly, you can live. No, fly, I'm not hitting you, my guy. I'm just going like this. Fucking flies are weird, guys. But Rick, it's been a while, my guy. Guys, let's get some Rick Nelson hype in the chat. Bobby, for too many years, the team has been told, defense. You can't play like that with this team. They're young and fast and can score. Exactly, Bobby. I 100% agree. Absolutely, my guy. You got to let them loose and play their game. Exactly. I could not agree more, Bobby. Exactly. They're young. They're fast. Like Caufield's 21. Suzuki, I want to say, is just turned 22. Anderson's 27, but he's got that speed. Evans, I think, is 27. So there's some guys who are a little bit older. Galley, I think, is 30. But you got guys coming up and that are going to be coming up for the next 2 to 3 years, probably 4 years even, that are going to be fast. Sean Farrell, love Sean Farrell. Jan Misek, I really like him. Rafael Harvey-Pinard, just on the left wing. Literally your entire future defense core. Your entire defense core is going to be fast. And I couldn't agree more, Bobby. Sure, yeah, playing a little bit of defense is good, and that's obviously what we do. We still play a bit of defense. But you got to let these guys go. You got to let these guys go and just be like, all right, how badly are we going to win today? How much are we going to beat tonight's opponents by? You got to always give. You always got to do that stuff to make them confident, make them happy. And soon enough, the wins are going to start coming, and they've definitely come for the Canadiens. He said he wants to stay because he doesn't want to put his family through hell again. To be fair, if I had to go to Vegas, I probably wouldn't want to put my family through hell either. So, hell yeah, Vegas. Evans does nothing. At least Galley is doing something. Is paid fairly. Bergeron's very 50-50, which is why he needed to go. Bob, yeah, I'd still disagree with you on that. Harry Nance player, he was pretty good for the Blues. Had two kids who are pretty good. Oh, that's Keith Tkachuk. I was thinking of Daniel Tkachuk for some reason. But yeah, Keith are still going to sign Mayu. Regardless of what he did in his personal life, he's looking to be the potentially next Brent Burns, apparently. Unless that's Caden Gooley I was thinking of. But he's set to be one of the next, top level defensemen, apparently, in the NHL. Not, elite, but, this guy is pretty good. You guys know what I mean. There's, elite, and then there's, a top 2 pairing defenseman. I know some people consider a top 2 elite already, but I consider it elite, then top 2, top 4, bottom pair, and then, 7th and onwards. So I think he has definitely potential to be a really good second top 2 defenseman. Are you sponsored by Pepsi? Unfortunately, no, bros. These are just cans that I haven't thrown out yet. That's just cans I haven't thrown out yet. But now that we are getting on it, There we go. Now we draw the comparisons even more. Another hint. He's an undrafted rookie. Oh God. Carl Velmelka. Thank you, Fazio, for that hint. Flowers should go to Montreal. He already won them the Vegas series. Hell yeah, Suns. Oh yeah. By the way, Bobby, if you're still here, Bobby, I sent an email your way. I don't know if you responded or not. I'll have to check my my email though for that. Bergevin was very defense heavy, built around Price, which was a mistake, and ruined Price's career. I mean, Bob, given Price won a Hart, I was about to say a Rocket Richard, won a Hart, an MVP on both sides, actually. I think that's one of the Hart, and the William M. Jennings and the Vezina all under Bergevin in just 1 year. And we got to the Stanley Cup Finals once and the Eastern Conference Finals, I think, an additional 2 times, if I remember correctly. I find it weird that you're saying he ruined Price's career. So, yeah. Slapshot Jack, how's it going, my guy? Thank you for coming by. Logan has been a beast for us, man. You'll love him. Hey, Jordan, let's go. Jordan Addy. I'm here to support Harry, I guess. About something with the chat. But yeah, Logan's been a beast for us. Hey, thank you, Jordan, man. Much appreciated. Hell yeah, I'm sure we're going to love him, man. I got to watch some more OHL games. I got to get watching on some minor leagues and junior leagues because I need to be able to start. I got to start watching these young kids that are going to be coming up. If it's true that Flower asked not to get moved, I'll be very happy since I have a Flower jersey. Hey, yeah, Nick, that's very true, my guy. Probably that's very true. That'd be very nice. I'm sure is Fleury to either retire a Blackhawk or just stay for the year. Deji is so mid. I'm not a fan of Deji or KSI Suns. Had a nice shootout goal against Guelph on Wednesday. Jordan, hell yeah, my guy. Hell yeah, let's go. What do you think of Zach Cassian pork butt? Adam, no goddamn clue what that is. I wonder what the Hawks will do to try to get a first rounder this year. I forgot they don't even have the first this year. I forgot about that. Jesus, that's in Columbus. I don't know if they want to do anything to get a first aside from making a draft day selection because I don't think making a draft day trade because I don't think they want to trade, for example, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, but for example, one of Kane or Tays, for example, to get a first round pick, and then hey, let's go, we got a first round pick, but oh no, we gave up first overall to Columbus. I feel like it'd be much more of a hey, draft day, what do you want for this pick type of thing because you guys have your first next year, so I think you guys would much rather want to trade your on the draft day instead of at the deadline, I think. Trading minor pieces probably. It's still my inbox. Haven't gotten around to answering it. Hey, thank you, Bobby. No problem, my guy. Whenever you get to it, man. No problem. No rush at all, man. Him and Steklov have been a great D pair for us. Addy, I'm very, very happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that. Steklov, is he drafted yet, or is he a guy who's set to get drafted soon? Finally landed me a good job. Hell yeah, Slapshot Jack. Let's go, my guy. That's awesome. It was Velmelka. This man has a 903 save percentage, even though he's on the Coyotes. Exactly. 821-1 and has a 3.42 goals against average. He is pretty damn good. And I think, here's the thing. I would have loved him in Montreal because I think Velmelka legitimately is going to be a top 10 goalie in the league, at least. The hot take. But I don't know if I see him clicking with another team outside of Arizona. I really see him. Yes, Gabriel. Joshua Waugh, too. Absolute steal of a pick. Exactly. Drafted 5th round. Projected to have 102 points in 52 games in the QMJHL. Lafreniere at 112 in his draft year. Exactly, Jacob. Joshua Waugh, I have absolutely been stunned by seeing some of Joshua Waugh's highlights. I've just been like, oh my God. This kid is proving me wrong. He is going to make the NHL. This kid is going to be something for the Canadiens. Who would have thought? A kid named Waugh makes the Canadiens and is good. Who would have thought? It seems like everybody in hockey named Waugh or Roy keeps making the finals. And I'm sorry, Gabriel. I keep calling you Jacob. I'm sorry. My guy. Price carried those lineups when we made it that far. If the Habs had offense and was offensively built, then Price wouldn't have had to carry the Habs every year and more cups would have. Well, Bob, here's the thing. You can't just say, oh, we probably would be guaranteed cup number 5 right now. Real quick, 1 second, boys. I'm going to try and yeah, it's still a little bit sticky. I got to try and clean that off. Don't ask what I'm cleaning. Don't ask. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. No, but yeah, Bob, you can't guarantee if we'd been more offensive, for sure Price would have a cup right now. We would have cup 25. You can't guarantee that because who knows? Maybe we are built more offensively and we don't make the Eastern Conference Finals both those years that we did under Price. Who's to say we aren't swept out of the playoffs? Who's to say we even make the playoffs? And I'm not saying, oh, we should have stayed defensively built and defensively minded. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying you can't go back and say, oh, hey, if we had built more towards offense, we for sure would have a cup, because you can't guarantee that. You can't guarantee that we would have a Stanley Cup. Would we likely have a cup? Potentially, because Carey Price was amazing in over the 2012 to 2018, until he got really, really hurt in 2017, I think it was, or 2018, So I don't think you can say, like, oh, we for sure would have won a cup, but we would have gotten close, probably. Not yet. Oh, interesting. Maybe Habs draft that kid. I'm just saying. Who knows? Steklov. Let me look up Steklov. Steklov NHL draft. Google. YouTube. Do my thing. Thank you. Let me look up this kid. Thank you. Hey, we got a bunch of guys. We got a bunch of guys in here. Hell yeah. Let's go. Harry, are the Leafs Canada's team? Not when they get eliminated by the Canadiens. Edmonton Oilers over Toronto Maple Leafs, absolutely all the time. Not saying that Joshua Wall's a fluke, but the problem is that is a good point, Fazio. The QMJHL is garbage. The QMJHL is trash. There's a reason Mario Lemieux, and it's not just that he's really good. There's a reason Mario Lemieux put up like 250 points and 119 goals or something in like 70 games in the Q. That's always been the consistently bad, which is funny. Because the Q is like, it seems like it's always producing at least a few really good NHLers, and yet it's always been consistently the worst of the three in the CHL. It's very funny. He's cleaning the weird white stuff he spilled when Caufield scored. Yes, Fajr. Nothing specific, but no, like seriously, I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait till the video, but I might as well say, you guys. I ended up getting a Garrett Sparks autograph card. It was like $2. And the back, because for some reason this part, like the opening where you can like take the card out and whatever, it was taped really, really well. So like the back still has like residue from the tape. So I got to try and like clean that off sometime. So yeah. I haven't been able to upload it all lately, but hopefully, hey, yeah, Slapshot. Hopefully you do, man. Hopefully you do, because you've had some good quality content on your channel. I don't think Mark Bergevin ruined Price's career, but in 2015 he could have traded to get a legit number one center. I think he never really put a good enough team in front of him win the cup. Consider Fleury. Now that's Kirill Stefklov, I guess is his name. That's fair to say. That's fair to say. Bergevin never got that number one center that he could have gotten. But was he going to pull a Bob Gainey and potentially trade Price, Lecavalier, Price, Subban, Pacioretty, and a first for Vincent Lecavalier? No, he would not have done that. But to be fair, it's Mark Bergevin. All he makes is good trades. So he wouldn't have. Actually, he probably would have found a way to make that trade somehow a win for us. Mark Bergevin would be the GM to somehow make that trade work for us. But even then, barely. Harry gives me good hair gel. Yes, I do, Dom. I give you very, very good hairdo. Very, very good hair gel. Very good hair gel. Leafs moment. The Leafs goaltending tandem ranks dead last in save percentage and goals saved. Ooh. I want to say something, but because Jordan Addy's in here, I'm gonna hold back. God damn it. I'm not holding back because these fucking cards I keep slipping. Because if I slip, then I'm slipping. Shout out Dr. Dre. Well, what was Ducharme doing to the team for them to be last like they were? MSL has flipped this team overnight. Was Ducharme purposely telling them to suck? And so you might want to word that a little differently. Get out of here, Russian bots. Don't reword it to get out of here, Russian bots, but you know what I mean. No, I don't know. I think he was just employing a very, very defensive system, and a system that just didn't work. He took the fun away from the Canadiens, and he took the passion away from the team. They were just going out there and just saying, all right, we're playing whatever. If we score, we score, whatever. They were very, very lazy under Ducharme because he took that away from them. He was not a good head coach to play for, is what the players are making it seem like. And yeah, I honestly, I can't blame them. Honestly, Ducharme did not seem like a good head coach. Montreal's Canada's team are the Kings of the North and have every trophy, even the Clarence Campbell Bowl from the West. We're the only NHL team to have every single trophy in the league. Hell yeah. Harry, what do you think of Leafs fans sad when Habs beat them? Do you feel bad because they had a good team? I mean, Adam, I do feel a little bit bad, but at the same time, it's like I'm very happy because the Canadiens got to the finals because of that. I only tell Harry to suck. Yes, you do, Dom. Yes, you do. But yeah, we score. Cole Caufield, unassisted, gets his 8th of the year. A beautiful snipe pass, Mike Smith. So it is a 1-0 Canadiens lead. And then, ironically, 22 seconds later, the wife beater, Evander Kane, ties the game up 1-1. Sherratt with a bad play to attempt blocking Evander Kane. Surprisingly, the first bad play Sherratt has made in probably about 8 games, somewhere around there. So yeah, then there was a missed tripping, interference, and a cross-checking on the Oilers within the span of about 3 minutes. Can't wait until a bot named Vladimir Zolkov spams Russian. Yes, sons. Yes. Kane with Draisaitl almost made it 2-1. And then there was all 4 lines having pretty good looks for the Canadiens, some more than others, but Caufield and Dauphin, especially with good looks, nearly make it 2-1. I'm very, very impressed with Laurent Dauphin. I think he's definitely a very, very good bottom 6 player for the Canadiens. Very impressed with what he's done. I think when Dvorak comes back, he may potentially push Ryan Poehling out of the lineup. I like Poehling, and I think he's going to be a really solid, probably 3rd player. Probably a roughly third line player for us, I think, in the future. But it might be Ryan Poehling. All right, Caden, spamming sex in the chat. Someone's going to have to take care of this because for some reason it's not working for me. All right, hi to users on this chat. Bye, Caden. Bye, my guy. Harry, do you feel bad for Ovi because of the stuff happening? Kind of, Adam. I mean, yeah, kind of. Seriously, they're just trying to turn Ovi into a politician. Exactly, Slapshot. Mods, you guys got to get on that. You guys got to get on that. He spammed that fucking 12 times before I was able to ban him. You guys got to jump on that a little bit. Clarence Campbell hated the Habs. He would have never wanted us to win a trophy named for him. Hey, Anzi, how's it going, my guy? Marcus, yeah, I know I know you just got here, but like I'm saying to the other mods, because I know Sons is in here. I think Jack Olsen's still here. There's a couple mods. I'm just telling them they need to get on. They need to get on it quicker. Apparently the bot summoned you, Marcus, because you came right in the middle of the sex spam. But Anzi, how's it going, my guy? I think you were coming by. Just imagine if I was a YouTuber, guys, that didn't know how to. Oh, Sons, you didn't see it, really? Oh, are you on Top Chat? You might want to check Sons because you might be on Top. You might be on Top Chat, my guy. Just imagine I was a YouTuber who didn't have mods. I didn't know how to delete comments or whatever. So just every stream, I have fucking Russian spam bots and sex spam. I almost said sex bots. Sex spam every 10 seconds. Just imagine your Wi-Fi timed out. Oh, oof, Sons, that sucks. Harry, did anything controversial happen? Yes, NZA. A lot of something controversial has happened. We're gonna get to that soon for sure. Spider Sense, yes, Marcus. It's actually pretty funny because everyone's expecting Ovi to be the solution to the issue in Ukraine because it ties to Russia. Exactly, Slapshot Jack. Everyone's expecting that, and it's just like, yeah, Ovi might be buddy with Russia, but Ovi's not gonna go to Putin and be like, "Yo, dude, I'm gonna stop being friends with you if you don't stop this war." Like, no, like it's fucking dumb. Like, could he maybe put like a little something in Putin's ear? Yeah. But no, it's not gonna work, Gary Rice, fucking, why are you guys calling me my goddamn grandfather's name? Gary, did you see what I put in Discord about Gooley? I think I did, Marcus. Let me look in general real quick. Oilers suck, Ray bro. LeBron says Petrie still wants out. I don't think I did. Oh, Marcus, yeah, I did. I did see that. Canadians shouldn't draft the defenseman with a top 3 pick. I agree, my guy. I think Aiden Gooley definitely has potential to be the next like the guy. I definitely think I agree with you. Why are the same bots popping up? Burrows, different accounts, different alt accounts and stuff. Panarin is not allowed. Panarin is not allowed in Russia. Adam, yes, that is a good point. Panarin isn't allowed in Russia, and he's goddamn Russian. If Ovi said that to Putin, he gets shot. Probably Sons. That's probably fact, unfortunately. Very heist. Let's go, Marcus. So yeah, by the way, thank you guys for the 9 viewers and 11 likes. Much appreciated. Very, very dank. 3-on-1 for the Oilers. A great defensive play by Kulak. Kane then fans on a wide open net. Caufield then hits the outer post. Almost had a second of the game. Yeah. Habs then go to the power play. Mike Hunt coming in the chat. Thank you very much, Mike Hunt, for coming into the chat. Said. Don't know why he's saying just said, but said. Thank you, Mr. Hunt. Much appreciated. But Kane gets called for holding. Exactly, Slapshot. Putin is a world leader. Ovi's like, come on. Harry, should we be scared of Putin and what he could do to Alaska or Canada? No, Adam, I don't think so. I don't think so. Given Russia's I almost called it a ruby. Ruble is down like 50-something% at this point. No. Penis, no. All right. There we go. Mike Hunt is out because he's spamming penis. That's an oof right there, my guy. That's an oof. Oh, I just realized he tried to spam sex, but he put the D instead of the X. So he just put said instead. Let's go, boys. Yes, Mike Hunt. Yes, Adam. Yes. Yeah. Great cycling. Where's Barry McCockiner? Sons, he's doing some football stuff, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's where Barry McCockiner has been. Great cycling by the Habs, keeping the Oilers tired, and we look for shots. And then we scored. Brendan Gallagher, of all people, gets the 2-1 lead from Suzuki. Suzuki's initial shot, Galley picks up the rebound, and Weidman passing. So, not a bot. Apparently, it might not be. It's a human. Harry, I found a March mock draft. Wright, Cooley, Savoy, Slavkovsky, Nemec, Kamel, Yorov, bus candidate. I agree. Brad Lambert, finally climbing up. He's number 8 now. Speaking of, that's the amount of viewers we have. Thank you, guys. Frank Naslin and David Yarachek. Interesting, Fazio. Yes, probably Burrows. The ruble is worth less than 1 US cent. Is it slap? No, it's not. No, it's not. 1 rush to USD. I don't know what the Russian currency is, but it's probably going to give me. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, this thing is tanking. 1 rub. 0.012 US dollars. Jesus, that is. Whew. Did Tic Tac Troll come today, or did he cry to his mommy? He probably cried to his mommy about the Stars and Jets game, the NCAA probably. Damn, that's bad. That's really bad. Was there Mike Oxlong or Eric Chin? Oh, Erection. I see Erection. No, Adam. Those guys have not come by yet. I'm missing Erection right now. Yeah, Slapshot. I did not realize it fell like that. Like, Jesus, a month. That's over a month. Okay, what about the last day? How much has it fallen? Oh, no chart available. What about over the last 5 years? Last 5 years, yeah, that fucker's just bombed. Jesus. That fucker's just bombed. Just outside the top 10, Jonathan Leckermacki and Connor Geeky, who I really like Connor Geeky. I think he's going to be really, really solid. But yeah. So Galley gets the lead. We are now 1-1 on the PP today. Literally everyone is sanctioning Russia so hard now that it ends up like that. Exactly, Slapshot. I exactly. That's pretty much that nailed it right on the head. Late in the first, Habs wanted to find a 3-1 lead, but they weren't able to. And then Montembeault decides, hey, you know what? I want to be a criminal. I'm going to rob McDavid and Draisaitl. McDavid right in front, can't put it home. Draisaitl with a second left gets robbed on a wide open net. What a save with literally like a second left. Shots are 11-9 Oilers, but it's 2-1 Canadiens. Harry, what do you think of this tandem? Auntie Niemi and Samuel Montembeault. As long as Niemi was the backup getting less than 10 games a year, A-okay by me. I don't understand how you guys don't think Evans is overpaid. Well, Bob, here's the thing. He's still in his ELC. So he can't be overpaid for his next contract because he's still in his ELC. So that's the first reason. Secondly is that he's pretty solid defensively and does little things right. And thirdly, I don't think Evans is even in the lineup, so that's probably why you didn't notice him. Yeah, Evans literally wasn't even in the lineup tonight. He's out. He's fucking hurt right now. Which actually, fuck, why is Evans not listed on my injury report thingy? Yeah, apparently, did I just notice Evans hasn't been hurt? Did I just not notice Evans hasn't been hurt? Has been hurt for a while? Damn. But yeah, Bob, like I said, Evans technically still in the ZLC, does little things right, plays well defensively, and he's been hurt, so that's probably why you're not noticing him. Russia is getting cucked, sons, and that's very good. How are gas prices up there, Slapshot? I have no goddamn clue right now. I don't drive. That's probably why. Harry, what do you think of Habs fans who are hell-bent on shitting on Bergevin? I almost said McDavid. If McDavid, then yeah, keep going. But Bergevin, find it very weird. I find it very weird. All right, cool. I find it very weird because there's fans out there who will not even acknowledge that Bergevin has made good trades, good signings, and good drafts, good drafting, especially in the last 2 to 3 years. I think is when it's going to really, really peak. Bob, you can say Bergevin overpaid a lot of guys, but that's maybe even if then he really didn't. But even with if I give you that point, you still have to acknowledge everything else that Bergevin did right, in my opinion. Like okay, he overpaid guys. What about his trades? What about his drafting? What about the elite signings that he made? Like come on. I find it weird that there's guys who are hell bent on shitting on Bergevin. I'm still gonna work on that Bergevin video sometime in the future. So I find it weird, but meh. What are you gonna do? People are gonna be weird. People are gonna be weird. Habs got a few looks early on in the second period. Gallagher nearly scored on a breakaway. Good save on him though. Don't find on Hoffman then get a good look. We really, really wanted the game at this point. Habs had more pressure. They were keeping up with Edmonton. Then the Oilers tie the game. Drafting he didn't control. It was Timmins and his team. Bob, I find it funny that you were saying like a month ago when you were last in here. I find it funny you were saying, oh hey, Bergevin and Timmins were garbage at drafting, and now you're saying, oh, he didn't control the drafting. I find that very weird. Then there was Perry, a player who played better than Alsner, but was paid. Yes, exactly, NZA, exactly. Perry was what? $1 million, I think. Harry, what did you think of the Super Bowl? I fell asleep during the first quarter. Kind of watched part of the second quarter. The Super Bowl halftime show was actually pretty good. And then third and fourth quarter, I kind of couldn't give less of a shit about. Right now, it cost me $55 to fill up a 16-gallon tank in my 2008 Honda Accord. This stuff is making me really appreciate my car. I'm glad I didn't get something like a truck with horrible mileage. Understandable, Slapshot Jack. Yeah, but $750K. He got paid league minimum. The Russian ruble is literally worth less than dang robot. No, it's not. Fajo, no, it's not. Sons, thank you for coming by, man. Much appreciated, man. How much is one Robux worth? Robuck. How the fuck do I spell this again? Robux. How much is one Robux worth? Is it going to give me... Okay. Oh my god, it is. It's worth 0.0005 cents more than the Russian ruble. Randy, I agree. Habs transition game is when it gets turned over, we're like, all right, go back to work, and we get right on it. We're not like, oh shit, puck's turned over. What are we gonna do? It's just like, oh, puck's turned over, or oh, we gave it away. All right, let's go at it. We are confident, and I think the confidence is part of the reason why our transition game is so good. And even then, Randy, like the defensive side, the offensive side, when we get the puck, it's like, all right, guys, let's go, come on, and we're like in the zone like immediately. Under Bergevin, because Bergevin was clearly the head coach. Under Dominic Ducharme, it was like, oh, all right, we got the puck. How are we gonna get this up? Under St. Louis, it's like almost like clockwork. It's like, all right, we got the puck. Here we go. Let's go. Come on, we're in the zone. Get some shots. The drafting could have been good, but what I'm trying to say is how they managed who they drafted was bad. No development team, no nothing. We constantly got bust. Well, Bob, the fact that we got busts is purely in hindsight, my guy. Purely in hindsight. Slapshot, my audio's cutting out, guys. Refresh. Wait, watching this side. Refresh. Hit that refresh button, boys. The refresh, boys. Harry, what do you think of soft players who don't fight or give full effort? Well, players who don't fight, I don't think they're necessarily soft. It's just not in their game. Guys like Drouin, they're not meant to go out there and fight every night, for a grinder's role. Drouin's job is a playmaker. Give forth a full effort. I mean, it's kind of tough to say some players like, oh, they don't give a full effort because they might just be thinking, okay, I'm going to do this. And in their mind, it might be right. Not necessarily like, oh, I'm going to fuck over the team, but it might be, all right, I'm going to be here, see if I can get the pass, see if I can get a pass going. And it might end up being, oh, damn, okay, that was the wrong play to make, whatever, and they move on from it. I think that's actually a good thing. Just, oh, made a bad play. All right, whatever. Learn. All right, in the future, don't do that. Do something different, I think that's actually good. I think that's actually pretty good. Habs would be happy enough with Trim Captain only because Trim Captain? Habs fans would be happy enough with Trim Captain only because he could speak French. What do you mean, Randy? Trim Captain? Habs need a captain to steer the ship, enough with the non-captain. I mean, Randy, clearly the non-captain is actually working right now. It's very, very, very much working right now. 7 out of 12 or 8 out of 12, something like that. Under St. Louis technically is working. Jan gotta run sleepy. Hey, Randy. Ooh, thank you for coming by, my guy. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, man. And I do want to have captain for sure. But we technically don't need one. Byron is captain. Yes, Randy. Byron is captain, my guy. Guess we are the St. Louis Juden? What the fuck do you mean, NZA? Blue Noir. Don't know. I don't know what that means. Bergevin coaches, but then again, Coach Julian won a cup in Boston, so not necessarily that bad of a choice. Jean to yellow to Chris. Oh, thank you, NZA. How are we the St. Louis Canadiens, my guy? Did we just make a trade with St. Louis? Did we just trade Ben Trott to the Blues? Did we just do that? Oh, Canadiens. Oh, okay, boys. This came out 15 minutes ago from Sportsnet. Canadiens Carey Price resumes skating. No timetable for return. Interesting. And also, Eric Ingles tweeted out 2 years ago, Byron Dvorak and Drouin, Byron Drouin, Allen, Byron Dvorak, Byron Drouin, and Allen are all joining the Habs in Vancouver for a no contact practice. And then Price resumes skating. So that's pretty good. That's very, very good. Oh, you're referring to Marty. We're now the St. Louis Canadiens. I get it now, NZA. I like that. But Bob, I mean, I think Bergevin had solid ideas as coaches that just didn't work out. I don't think you can really say his trading was sometimes questionable, in my opinion. I don't think you can say that at all. Price House played July 7th. Yes, he had to play a game this season. Started skating. Canadiens beat the Oilers. Other injury news. Yes, okay, all right. So that's awesome. Carey Price gym skating. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully that goes well. Harry, what do you think of Dan Brazilian? I've never heard of that guy, Adam. I've never heard of him. Bergevin should have just kept the picks instead of going for Dvorak. Well, Bob, you realize that at the time we needed a second line center, right, my guy Bob? Kotkaniemi got us a first and the third as a third line center. And we weren't just going to... Fazio, yeah, sure thing. We can team up for the Olympics. That sounds good to me, my guy. And he took the picks. Actually, he took one of the picks, I'm pretty sure. Went out to get Dvorak because he's a second line center. Yes, he's been injured, but you can't really go when a player is acquired and be like, oh, this guy's going to get injured for us. Let's still play this. You have the assumption of, okay, he's going to be good for us. He's going to work. Let's pay this price, you know? So you can't just say, oh, Bergevin should have just kept the picks. Because here's the thing. We're going to get first-round picks from some of the guys we trade, so that Carolina first is probably going to be moot. And keep in mind, Arizona doesn't know how to draft, so we're going to fleece them for sure in that deal. And also, Dvorak is a second-line center. He's probably our second-line center going forward, unless we draft one of Wright, Savoy, or Lambert, which in that case, still good to have a defensive third-line center in Dvorak. You know? So I'm fine with giving up a first and a third or whatever for Dvorak. I'm perfectly fine with that, you know? I just read that. Yes. Hopefully Price can make a recovery in the. I mean, if he started skating, then he's not like going to be ready for the end of the year, but he is coming along then. I think if he has started skating, hopefully that's a good thing. And I'm hoping he's able to come back for next year. And it'd be awesome for him to come back and do not better than ever, because fucking beating a heart-winning season, that's going to be tough for any goaltender, let alone, you know, a guy as good as Carey Price. Or no. Yeah, I guess that's what I meant to say. But, you know, hopefully he's better than what he's done in the regular season in the past 4 years, which isn't that hard for him to beat. I don't think Dvorak will stay just because Hughes wants a speedy team, complete speed. The need for speed team, almost like a team of Byron's Burrows. That's a good point. However, they would want to get Evans as well, and I don't think we want to get rid of Evans. I think Dvorak is going to be that good second, third line, very defensive forward who plays that prime PK minutes. Because here's the thing, yes, Suzuki can play PK and he probably gets PP time as well. PP time. But you want that guy who can guarantee, like, all right, he's going to play very solid defensively. That's why you have Dvorak and Evans, and then don't find who can step in and play not only center, but also come in on the wings with guys like Lehkonen if we want to keep him, which I understand if we want to trade him. I understand if we want to keep him. And, you know, Byron, who can play on the PK, and Armia, who I do think we want to get rid of in the offseason. You know, we want those guys who can play pure PK, not just, all right, hey, Suzuki, Anderson, Caufield, you guys go out there, you do something on the PK. You want those guys who can play PK. You want those role players, you know? So yeah, I do think Hughes wants a speedy team with complete speed, but I do think he'll be like, all right, Dvorak, you're a good defensive guy. You don't got a shit ton of speed, but you're still good enough. You can stay on this team as third line center defensive guy. You know, I do think he would want to keep Dvorak, but if he does let go of Dvorak and trade him, yeah, sure, Fadjo, yeah, submit to Hines. I don't mind teaming up with you, my guy. You usually seem to win those goddamn things anyway, so I'm fine with that. But, if he does get rid of Dvorak, I'll keep an open mind depending on the return. If he trades him for like a fourth, then yeah, no, like fuck, why did we do that? But I don't think he's probably going to get back at least a second and a decent prospect, I'd assume. But we'll see. It also depends on if there's a need. If a team has a need for that second line center and they want Dvorak in that role, or a third line center and they want Dvorak in that role, then they pull the trigger most likely. Harry, what do you think, Marcel Dion? Great player, one of the best ever to never win the Stanley Cup, unfortunately. Great player, should have been on the Montreal Canadiens. PP time already, Harry? Yeah, it's an early night, Dom. Yeah, it's an early night. It seems like we're going to keep going through the game and do some stuffs. So Ryan McLeod ties the game for the Oilers. His first goal in 18 games. Hyman runs into Montembeault, but Clegg pushes him in. St. Louis challenges, and it's a good goal. And I'm kind of conflicted on this. And I talked about this with Rick on Talking Habs. If you guys want to go check out his channel, much greatly appreciated. Imagine if we draft Dvorak too. Oh my God. Is his name Dvorak? If that's his name, I want to keep Christian. The best of Dvorak, Requiem. Why? Who is this kid? Dvorsky. Who the hell is Dvorsky? Oh, Dvorsky, Dvorak. Okay, I see now. That'd be sick. I made vanilla milkshakes with extra cream. Thank you, Daddy Dom. I appreciate it, my guy. Much appreciated. Oh, that's sick. That's actually a really, really sick thing. I'll get to that after stream. If we do draft Dvorsky and have Dvorak, I want to keep Dvorak then, because then Dvorak can play on a third line. That'd be the meme team. But yeah, kind of iffy, because on one hand I thought, okay, Clegg pushes Hyman into Montembeault. That guarantees that it shouldn't have been a goal. But Rick brought up that, hi, I'm 136 IQ. John Tidor, I'm pretty sure you are, my guy. But Montembeault would have made the save if the pad was staying against the post, and if Hyman isn't pushed into him. The push in regardless prevents Montembeault from making the save. So I think it should have actually been called back, and I'm surprised it was still a good goal. I dropped some of the milkshake on your other jersey. Hey, don't worry about it, Dom. I'll look at clean earlier, my guy. Dvorsky to Dvorak, and he scores. Yes, sir, Fazio. Why did I mistake Dubinsky for Dvorsky? To be fair, they do have kind of similar sounding names. They both start with D and end in ski, or yeah, Dubinsky, Dvorsky. Yeah, they both end in ski. They both have a D. Yeah, it's understandable why you'd mistake them. So yeah, Habs unsuccessful challenge. Caufield will serve the delay of game penalty, as it apparently has to be a man that was on the ice, so that was kind of weird. Habs unsuccessful challenge. Oilers had pressure, but they fanned on some shots. Then the short-handed 2-on-1 first, but we have a great kill regardless. 1-for-1 on the PK tonight. Then we'd go to the PK, the power play of our own. Warren Foegele goes to the box for hooking. Both have a D. Yeah, is that what I said, Fazio? Can I? I'm sure, go for it, my guy. Imagine Dubinsky to Montreal, bro. And yeah, that'd be hilarious. I don't think Dubinsky even playing anymore. Brendan Dubinsky. I don't think Brendan Dubinsky's playing anymore. Is he still playing? The current team comes Blue Jackets. Yeah, so he's still playing. 35 years old. Did Brendan Dubinsky retire? Oh yeah, he must have. Yeah, he must have retired, or he must be like on the LTIR, because he's still like 18, 19 was his last year in the NHL. So I'm 90. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he hasn't played since 18, 19. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he's on the LTIR, or he's already retired. So ripped Brendan Dubinsky, I guess. But yeah, and Suzuki gets the goal from Wideman and Caufield. What a snipe. But the goal is taken away for offside. And I put because Dan O'Rourke is an asshole. But it doesn't matter, because after the review, but he's still with the Blue Jackets. Okay, so yeah, Harry will Dubinsky these nuts later tonight. Yes, I will, Dom. Yes. But it doesn't matter. We score again. Suzuki from Wideman and Caufield, the same exact goal, almost the same exact snipe. And it's 3-2 Canadiens, 2 for 2 on the power play tonight. Montembeault makes a great save. The Oilers came back immediately. McDavid then draws an interference penalty against the Canadiens. I didn't really see how that was an interference. Another great PK for us. We had the Oilers number. And then don't find score shorthanded. It is 4-2 Canadiens. Nobody wants Shane, right? Apparently not John Tidor. Apparently. But the Oilers challenged again, because apparently, I guess if you challenge once and it's a successful challenge, you keep your coach's challenge and can challenge once more. So they did, and it's a no goal. Laurent Dauphin's shorthanded beauty of a goal is taken away because Armia, the puck literally came an inch out of the zone. And yeah, I mean, I can't say, oh, it's not a bad goal, or it should have been a good goal, because no, it came out of the zone, even regardless of if it's an inch or fucking 12. It came out of the zone, and it should have been taken away, unfortunately, and it was. We then killed off the rest of the Oilers power play, 2 for 2 on the PK tonight. Oh boy! Now I just read a rumor that said Montreal interested in Yanni Gourde. Really? What would you think if the trade happens, Harry? I mean, it depends. If it's a trade to, instead of really like, oh hey, we really want this guy, like, which I could see us maybe wanting him. If it's more of a thing of like, all right, we're taking him on to relieve Tampa of salary cap, because I'm pretty sure they're always in fucking cap hell apparently. If we were taking him on, it's like, hey, all right, let's take him on and we'll just do something with him. We'll take him off, get an asset, and relieve them of some salary cap. I'd like that, honestly. If it's a thing where, hey, we're giving up assets to get Yanni Gourde for this year. Oh, he's with the Kraken. Oh yeah, he's with the Kraken. Well, in that case, I don't think I'd really want Yanni Gourde, unless for some reason Kraken want more cap space than they already have right now. But what would I think? Again, depends on the assets. If we're giving up like a third for Yanni Gourde, I think it could work, because I think he signed for like 2 more years or 1 more year. I think it could work. He's a good middle six type of guy, good bottom six, puts up some good points. Actually, he's a top six guy, I think, at this point. So, yeah, probably for the Habs, probably a good middle six guy. Depending on what we give up, I'd like it, actually. Yeah, Dom's freaky tonight. I imagine a new viewer just coming in, seeing Dom saying that he's gonna dye my hair white. It's like, what in the fuck is this stream about? And it's just like, it's normal besides Dom, my guys. Believe me, it's normal besides Dom. Harry, have you seen my parody yet? Habs Nation. No, I cannot say I have, my guy. Habs Nation. I gotta look up your channel. Habs Nation. Come on, search Google for Habs Nation. Can't say I have, my guy. Habs Nation. Habs Nation. You my parody. A pair of D's nuts on your mouth. Oh, damn, Habs. That's actually pretty solid. Trade Evans for Gourde, get rid of that overpaid contract. Well, Bob, I mean, can't say I'd really want to trade Evans, because if we're these two players, don't use this tab. Jake Evans, cap friendly. And then if we're going to look at Yanni Gourde, I'm really hoping my Wi-Fi doesn't shit out on me this time. Keeping it real, hell yeah, Tito. Imagine Bob as a GM. Oh God, Habs would not be winning a cup for the next decade at least. Like, if we're looking at salary caps, Jake Evans again is on the last year. Oh, sorry, not as ELC. He's on a 2-year, the second year of a $750,000 cap hit, getting paid 1.7 for the next 3 years after this year. He's currently played 47 games with 16 points, which for a third line guy, that's pretty goddamn good. 1.75 with 16 points. That's 1.7 for 16 points. Yanni Gourde is making $5.16 million for the next 3 seasons after this year at 30 years old. So, yeah, my guy. Yeah, no. Harry, what do you think of the "Are you a virgin" jokes? I don't think I've ever had one of those in a long time. Harry, you ever thought about buying FHM for sim leagues and also just have fun? I actually have FHM Fagio. I actually have FHM 6 and 7 Fagio. Heinz bought me 7 and I got 6 on my own. And I just realized I never started installing NHL 04 because I have the disc in. That's an oof right there. But yeah, I have NHL 07, FHM 7 because Heinz bought it. And I had FHM 6 because I bought it myself. I've thought about it for sim leagues, but I don't want to be like every other generic sim league. I don't want to be like, the generic sim league, aside from Heinz, because Heinz reinvents the sim league, for FHM. But every other, aside from Heinz's sim leagues, be the generic FHM league, or be like other sim leagues where, you have to have this minimum overall and have this minimum ability and have this minimum roster compliancy, this minimum that you have to go for the cup every year. You can't rebuild, I think leagues like that are fucking dumb. And yeah. Harry, why is there a sticky towel dumb earlier? You should know why. Harry, what do you think of EA Sports? Hate the fucking company. Love the games, some of the games that they produce. I think EA gets a little bit too much hate for the games. I do think a lot of them are, put out, published the same year, the same title every year, just a roster update. But the people who buy them, I think, are arguably worse. I think are very, very, very are arguably worse because they complain about EA and then they buy the game every year. People like Johnny Superb Man are the exception to the rule because they'd always be like, all right, I like this about the game. This is about the game. This was a little bit weak. This should have been fixed. This should be fixed. But this is also pretty good. The people who just straight up complain, being like, hey, I hate this game, and then pay the full $80. At least me, I'm like, yeah, some of these games are kind of bad, whatever, but I pay like $5, $10 because I buy them off eBay or at stores where EA is not going to see any of that money, Yes, I hated tape-to-tape league. Was intuitive, but very strict. I agree, Fazio. I hated that. Oh, hey, if you don't make playoffs, if something happens, you lose your best player. I was literally going to lose fucking Jaromir Jagr the first year that league existed, and I was a GM. And so I had to trade Yager, and then I ended up losing Char. I was like, it's a fucking joke. That league was a fucking joke. I don't know what happened to the tape-to-tape league, but I'm kind of happy it died. Do you like pepperoni? No, Showtime. I actually don't like pepperoni. Carter, how's it going, my guy? Thank you for coming by. Much appreciated. Harry, what do you think of Gravitas saying NHL 22 is very good, yet the video is sponsored by EA? It's an obvious ad. It's a very, very obvious ad. I think it's pretty obvious. Gravitas will say anything when it comes to getting paid. If EA wanted to sponsor, but I had to say the next NHL game is very good. If I didn't really think that, I would say no. Let me say what I think about the game if you want to sponsor me. If I think the game is really good and they're like, hey, you got to say the game is really good, then okay, yeah, sure, I'll say the game is really good because I really think that. Yeah, Showtime, another pick as well. Exactly, Carter. Yeah, that sums up Gravitas. He'll say anything as long as he's getting paid. He'd probably say Hitler did nothing wrong if he was getting paid enough. That's a joke. That's a joke, YouTube. Don't worry, that's a joke. But as a joke, he would say some fucked up shit like that if he was getting paid enough. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. And I guess this is where I got insert disc 2. Yes, probably. But I'm going to do that after stream because I don't want to fuck up again. What about Ubisoft? Don't know much about Ubisoft, actually, Enzi. I can't say I do. Carter, do you like Gravitas? Adam wants me to ask you that. Do you like Gravitas? All right, where am I? But he hates EA more because for the same reason. Exactly, yeah. I mean, I definitely see why people hate EA. But I think they get a little bit too much hate. So yeah. We Oilers then get off the post. It was really, really close. It looked like it went off the post in and out, but no, it just off the post and out. Caufield then nearly found Suzuki on a pretty good pass in the zone. Oilers and Habs were going big time back and forth. I'm back. Grav sucks. Hell yeah, Gabriel. Yes, he does, my guy. This was getting very, very intense. Oilers then had big pressure in the final minutes. McDavid was looking for passes, but Habs have good defense to not let them get many shots. Then Schrott gets called for a high stick with 7 seconds left. That was very, very bad. That was a really, really bad penalty, I'll admit. Shots are 22-16 for the Oilers, but it was 3-2 Canadiens. Should be 4-1. I send you another pick. Thank you. Ubisoft makes errors, but they aren't as bad as EA. Ubisoft at least makes some great games with a few issues rather than shit games with a few redeeming qualities. Exactly, Carter. That's probably the best way to put it. Because I think Ubisoft, didn't they make, Watch Dogs? I'm probably wrong, but I feel like they made Left 4 Dead, in the mock draft. Thank you, Faja. I appreciate it. I sent you another pick. Thank you, Showtime. There's the headquarters of both companies in Montreal. I did not know that, NZA. Thank you, my guy. I did not know that. That's actually pretty fun. That's actually pretty cool to know. Thank you. I think I've actually seen the UBS headquarters thing. Thank you, Showtime, for the picture of Samuel Jackson, my guy. Thank you very much. Gravitas just wants money. Call Mr. Krabs. Exactly, bros. Exactly. I mean, hey, if the thing that I want to do still happens, like I plan to have it happen, then you guys are going to be hearing a lot about a Harry Rice Gravitas beef in the next coming weeks, most likely. But yeah, Habs went to the PK. They looked incredible. Suzuki and Dauphin, or to start the third, Habs were on the PK. They looked incredible. Suzuki and Dauphin get a shorthanded nearly connect for a 4-2 lead. 3 for 3 on the PK tonight. Canadiens then had good looks in front, but the Canadiens were not getting anything yet. Harry, would you box grab Adam? Absolutely. Gabriel, I mean, hey, I'm not saying anything, Gabriel, about a Harry Rice diss track. I'm not saying anything about if I'm doing a diss track or not. I'm not saying anything about that. But yeah, Habs on the PK look incredible. Suzuki and Dauphin shorthanded, nearly connected for a 4-2 lead. 3-for-3 on the PK tonight. Will you box Graviton next year? Burrows, I mean, there's like 9 months left in 2022. If Grav wanted to box with me and he wasn't a pussy, then hell yeah, I'd box him this year. I'd box him any. I wouldn't do bare knuckle, but I would box Graviton. I would box Graviton at big YouTube event. Canadiens had good looks in front. We were not getting anything, though, in terms of goals. Then we went to the power play. I put Barry, but I don't know who it was. Getting called for a high stick. Habs have a good power play, but the Oilers are able to clear. And we would get 5 seconds of 5-on-3 when we get back in the zone. Mike Smith loses his balance and pushes the net off. It's a rightful penalty. Delay of game. He's going to bitch about it, though. We were 2-for-3 on the power play tonight. You should make a call-out video of boxing Grav. Bros, I should, man. Oh, Ubisoft makes Assassin's Creed. Okay, then yeah. I get what you mean. I should know that. I fucking look at the Assassin's Creed box like every day when I'm in my room for some reason. But yeah, Ubisoft makes Assassin's Creed, then yeah. I get what you mean, my guy. So yeah, and spoiler, we would be 2-for-4 on the power play after this power play. Because during it, Gallagher gets an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for slashing a stick that was hanging off the bench. I can see why. It's not just like a little, hey, get the stick out of here. It's like, fuck this stick. You know, he like flicks it like right up and like right over the glass almost. But we would score shorthanded. Artturi Lehkonen for Nick Suzuki. It's a 4-2 Canadiens lead. God damn it, that's a good one right there. Kulak. Suzuki gets up to Kulak, or Lehkonen passes it to Kulak, and he fakes a wraparound, gets it to Lehkonen, puts it home in the empty net, and god damn it, that's good. I would stay for more, but I'm hungry, so I have to get going. Hey, Enzi, I don't worry about it, my guy. They also have a Star Wars game coming up. Unknown when that will be, but if we're getting Assassin's Creed style Star Wars game, oh yeah, Carter, I've heard a shit ton of good things about some Assassin's Creed games, and if there's a Star Wars Assassin's Creed, yeah, that's gonna be freaking good. That's gonna be really damn good. In the mock draft that I sent you, you can see that Ivan Miroshnichenko got left out, and he's been diagnosed, yes, with Hodgkin's lymphoma. I hope he recovers too, man. Like, it'd be sick. It'd be awesome for him to recover, completely beat it, get drafted in the draft, say in like the 3rd round, like he falls that far, and then just completely dominates the NHL. Not necessarily the level of Mario Lemieux, because I don't think anyone's going to be able to dominate the league like Mario Lemieux, but just go out there and be like, holy shit, this kid never lost it, and just prove everybody wrong. Like, I think that'd be so cool, you know? And yeah, I believe it was Hodgkin's lymphoma Mario Lemieux had. So yeah, that would be sick for him to become the next Lemieux, you know, just come back and like nothing ever happened. But yeah, I do wish him the best of luck for sure, man. Gabriel, that's understandable. You'd rather Slavkovsky than Wright. I've heard some good things about Slavkovsky. But I don't know. I feel like I'd rather Wright just because I really like his two-way game a little bit more. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see, my guy. Where am I? Habs were able to call off the rest of the PK. Dauphin gets some pretty good looks though. He really wanted that shorthanded goal again. But we were 4-4 on the PK tonight. Habs had some more great chances. Hoffman did passes on a good look, though. Then there's a missed high stick as Kane gets taken down. Nothing lost there, though. Caufield then gets interfered with several times by Nurse. No penalty there. That's a crime. Oilers had pressure. CC gets a shot off into Montembeau's chest. A Discord pick is up just for you. Oh, is it the Gravitas thing? Yeah, I think I just saw that. Yeah, I just saw that. Wright isn't even the points leader on his team, though his 200-foot game is better than Slavkovsky. That is very true, Gabriel. But points in your draft year does not mean everything. He could end up for example, like this is not going to happen. For example, he could end up last on his team in points and then completely dominate the NHL. Who's to say that's not going to happen? I mean, I think he's going to be a good, first line center, not necessarily like generational or anything. I think he's going to be really good. But, I'm just saying, don't sleep on Shane Wright just because he's having a down year in the CHL. Don't hate on him for that. Don't sleep on him. Mike Smith, and we'd score. Hoffman gets the empty netter from Brendan Gallagher and Ben Schrott, sealing the deal at 5-2. Nice little lifted shot by Hoffman. Love that. Paling then actually had a solid shot at the 5-hole after the empty netter had been scored. Oilers pushed with 2 minutes left, but they knew the game was done. He could be as legendary as Yakupov. Exactly, Carter. Exactly. Definitely. I just imagine a boxing press conference between you and Grav. Bro, I would just diss him for all the shit that he's done. Yo, how come you're on Sportsnet and you're still living in your mama's basement, bitch? I could probably do some shit like that. I could work some shit out with Grav, my guy. Bro, this is gonna happen. I swear to God. Gravitar is gonna box me one day. I almost said he's gonna fuck me. Gravitar's gonna box me one day. I guarantee it. Gravitar, I'm coming for you in more ways than no, okay, no, but seriously, Gravitar, if ever you're watching this, which I'd be surprised if you are, Grav is the size of my left leg. Harry, were you or Grav ever fans? I think you mean friends. No, I barely know Gravitar. I watched his content for like 3 days and then was like, yeah, whatever, this is okay, I guess. And then when you guys started bringing up some shit about him, I was like, yeah, this guy's really not that good. So, yeah, we were never really friends. I wasn't even really like, we weren't really ever like fans of each other. But yeah, the final shots are 30-29 for the Oilers, but it was a 5-2 Canadiens victory. And yeah, I'm going to answer any last comments or questions that you guys have. I'm going to do the stats for the Canadiens, and then we're going to do the outro. Nick Suzuki, like usual, still leads the Canadiens with 13 goals, 27 assists for 40 points. The MVP at the Olympics, he was impressive as a 17-year-old for Slovakia, recording 7 goals, leading the way to a bronze medal. And yes, in the process, tied the mark for most goals by a U18 player. Yes, Fazio, I did see that. That was really impressive. That boxing match is inevitable. Yes, it is showtime. Absolutely. Did Graviton actually know you? No, he didn't, Graviton. No. The only time he knows my name is from when we rated him with the Harry Race Loves the Armor Yager thing. That's the only time we ever rated him. And probably the only time he knows my name of right now. Grav said that the player of the Jets need is Tomas Tatar. Yes. Yes, Carter. Yes. Because clearly the Jets don't need defense. Clearly they need a middle six forward who's overpaid. Clearly that's what they need. That's Carter, check my message. That's what I just did. Slafkovsky has a physical stature that makes him a menacing and tough winger to go up against. I just gotta make sure I'm still on screen. Yes, I am. He has great strength and barges his way to the center of the ice and powerful release and accuracy. Really, Fazio Slafkovsky. I'll be honest. If he's still available, robbed and like 9th overall, for example, I think Habs should maybe take a check mark on Slafkovsky. Or if he like really falls and teams are for whatever reason not wanting to take him in like the second or third round. In the second or third round, Habs should take him. Like I don't think he's gonna fall to like the second or third round. I do think he still does get picked in the first round. But if somehow he does fall because of the Hodgkin's lymphoma, Habs should take him. I guarantee it. Habs should take him. Harry Grav said that Jack Hughes is going to the Sharks. The video got a lot of views. Yes, it's clickbait 100%. I think Grav did say Habs needed Subhan again, Showtime. I think he did. I want Slafkovsky. Gabriel, understandable, my guy. Clearly, we need a player who's going to be on our fourth line and definitely not defense because Pionk and Schmidt is fine. Is exactly Fazio. Clearly, you need offensive depth and not at all a good defenseman. No offense, Jets fans. you guys know how bad your defense is. Josh Anderson has 15 goals, 10 assists, 25 points. Artturi Lehkonen has 10 goals, 14 assists, 24 points. Tyler Toffoli is no longer with the team, has 9 goals, 14 assists, 23 points. Cole Caufield has 8 goals, 15 assists, 23 points. Mike Hoffman has 12 goals, 10 assists, 22 points. Jonathan Drouin, who is currently injured, unfortunately, has 5 goals, 15 assists, 20 points. Rem Pitlick has 10 goals, 9 assists, 19 points. Jake Evans has 6 goals, 9 assists, very nice, for 15 points. Christian Dvorak, who's currently hurt, and Ben Sherratt each have 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points. Do you want the Habs to sign Subban in the offseason? Well, Gabriel, if he doesn't pull the same shit that he did with Gallagher, if Gallagher's even on the team, and if he actually like wants to play hockey and not just focus on his fucking mainstream career, then yeah. What do you think of name Boston Butt or Pork Butt? Adam, I don't know what you're talking about. I just imagine the outfits both of you wear I just imagine the outfits both of you wear walking towards the ring, you wearing Habs colors and he wears Dallas colors, representing favorite NHL teams. No, my guy, his would be like an outfit that changes like every 2 seconds to like every different team's NHL colors. I feel like the Habs prove their saying. I feel like the Habs prove the saying any game is a 50-50. Like they lose to the Sabres, will beat McRegular season and the Oilers. Like what? Exactly, Ale. Exactly, my guy. Every game is a 50-50 pretty much. We'll lose to the Sabres, lose to fucking Jeff Skinner with 5 goals or whatever he had, and then it's like, hey, McDavid and Draisaitl, yeah, we're gonna hold them to a combined 0 points when we beat them. It's nuts. It's fucking funny in my opinion. I love that. Brendan Gallagher has 5 goals, 9 assists, 14 points. Ryan Paling, 5 goals, 8 assists, 13 points. Chris Weidman, 2 goals, 11 assists, 13 points. Jeff Petrie, 4 goals, 8 assists, 12 points. Surprisingly, did not get a point tonight. Brett Kulak has 2 goals. It's so weird saying that about Petrie this year. Kulak, 2 goals, 10 assists, 12 points. A very dynamic and offensive player. Savoy blends his skill set with a level of compete and energy. He's extremely deceptive with his movements and has excellent hands with his playmaking ability. Fazio, that's one of the many reasons I want Matthew Savoy. Harry, do you think McMouse and would he be good? What do you think of McDavid and would he be good for the Habs? One, no, he wouldn't be good for the Habs because he doesn't have a good two-way game. I guess he'd be good for offensive-wise and he'd be fun to watch, but he would drag the team down for sure. And I guess McDavid is okay. Like I said, the only thing he really has is speed and skill. He doesn't have a big goal-scoring value. He doesn't have the two-way game like Sidney Crosby, which is why I find it funny. People are saying, "Oh, McDavid's the best player in the league," when he doesn't have a good two-way game. Like an offensive player can't be the best player in the league. Fuck, look at Ovechkin. But I just find it like I think you have to be the best overall player in the league. You should have at least a little bit of defense, and that's why I still think Sidney Crosby is probably the best player in the NHL right now. David Savard, who's currently hurt, unfortunately, has 1 goal, 8 assists, 9 points. Michael Pezzetta has 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points. Grab a ton next video. Hashtag Caufield, hashtag Talking Habs, hashtag Harry Rice, hashtag literally everything. Bros, would not surprise me if he's used my name at least once in a Habs tag in his Habs videos. It legitimately would not surprise me. Laurent Dauphin, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. Joel Armias, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. Sam Unique, who's currently in the AHL, has 5 assists. Mathieu Perreault, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. He possesses a quick and heavy shot, being a dual offensive threat at even strength and on the power play. With his creativity and offensive awareness, will make you more dangerous up the middle of the ice. Well, then I guess I really want Matthew Savoy. Harry, do you hate any Habs fans channels? I mean, technically fans, I guess, talking Habs tonight, I guess, technically. But in terms of like straight, like, hey, we're exclusively fans, never played for the Canadiens or whatever. Not really. I can't say I have hated any Habs fans channels, mostly because I just kind of stick to talking Habs pretty much. And, the hockey guy, even though he's not a Habs fan, when he does Habs content, I pretty much just stick to like my little corner of like me and Rick, my dad, Rick, and, and, the guys. Habs tonight will probably collaborate with, oh God, bros, they probably will. It would not surprise me if it was like, and here we have the newest guy to be signed by Sportsnet, it's Gravitar. And then it's like, oh, fuck this guy. And then the views plummet. You don't like Habs tonight? Yeah, Fazio, I don't care for Habs tonight. I hate Dale Weiss. I thought he was not good when he came back to the Canadiens. I don't like his co-host. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to remember who the other guy is. Led by NHLer Dale Weiss and his team of passionate fans about the Montreal Canadiens. Like, yeah, this is like what's new online. It's like, yeah, this dude is like, I guess it's just Dale Weiss now. I don't like Dale Weiss. Habs tonight. I never watched Habs tonight because I don't like them. So yeah. Yeah, in short, fuck Dale Weiss. And if Habs tonight ever wanted me to collaborate, I'm not paying you. You're fucking paying me for my time, And that's not me like having a big head. Like legit, you do not pay. You content creators do not pay to be on Habs tonight. You pay them to feature them on your channel, my guy. Like that's just common sense. Fuck Habs tonight. Alexander Romanov has 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. Jesse Leon, Cale Clegg, and Paul Byron, who's unfortunately still hurt, has 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. Cedric Paquette, Corey Shedderman each have 2 assists. Lucas Vedemo and Raphael Harvey-Pinard each have a goal, and Adam Brooks with 1 assist, who is no longer on the team. Yeah, the co-host, like Drew Deeks or whatever his name is, exactly, bros. It's like something like that. Michael Pezzetta has 4 fights. Chris Weidman and Josh Anderson each have 3 fights. And Alexander Romanov has 3 fights too. Laurent Dauphin, Brett Kulak, and Brendan Gallagher each have 1 fight. So yeah, guys, that is going to do it. I'm going to work on getting out of here in just a few minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Harry. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite channel, which includes, but it's not limited to, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything else. My name is Harry. Subscribe to Puff Club. Subscribe to Heath Club. What the heck? What the Habs need is Harry's behind the bench. Hell yeah, Carter. Absolutely. I would just get behind that bench and just start acting like fucking, I'm trying to think of his name. I just start acting like Matt Foley behind the bench. I would start acting like Matt Foley behind the bench and just motivate the shit out of the guys. Yeah, the Drew Deeks, exactly. That's probably why. Exactly. There's more money hungry for money and fame than the team. Exactly, my guy. Exactly. Or excuse me, Andrew Thompson. So yeah, I find it really weird. Like I don't like that guy. I don't like the guy. Just look at him. He looks like a fucking retarded Lars Ulrich, the drummer from Metallica. That's a joke, YouTube. Do you like Bell Corporation and the way they treat employees? I've talked about it before, Adam. No, I don't. I fucking hate the way Bell treats their employees. They're an absolutely trash organization, or an absolute trash organization who just so happens to have really good Wi-Fi that I want. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite channel, which includes but not limited to YouTube, Facebook, and everything else. My name is Harris. Subscribe to join the Puff Club, the Hasty Club, the Sub Club, and the D Nation. If you remember the Mod Squad, thank you for moderating comments and exchanges and order videos. It is much greatly appreciated. Links in the description include the Amazon wishes, the P Box, the PayPal, the Twitch, the Discord, the Letterboxd, and the Speedrun. They are all down there. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Harris, and I am out. Stay classy, boys. I'm Montreal, and always remember, no matter how bad we are like last year, or how good we are like last, no matter how good we are like last year, how bad we are like this year, go Habs, go, baby. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for the 13 likes. Much greatly appreciated. All the views that came in, much appreciated. Carter, we can talk in about 2 to 3 minutes. Just give me a few minutes to get some to drink and rehydrate briefly. Then we can get on a call after the stream. See you. Thank you, Gabriel. But again, guys, my name is Harris, and I'm out. Love you guys. Stay classy, boys. Ale Montreal. Yeah, go Habs, go. Always remember, Ale Montreal. Love you guys so much. I'm going to steal a line from Isles Girl 3 because why not? Your team would not be who you are without you cheering for them. Your team wouldn't be where they are without you cheering for them. Let me get a go Habs, go. Go Jets, go. Go Leafs, go. Let me get a Canadian team exclusivity chant in the chat. Grab yourself a beer. Carter, I would, but I don't drink. I don't drink beer right now. And also put the Triple Heart Squad in the chat. Much greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm out. Love you guys. I'll see you guys eventually. Next game, I believe, is either Wednesday or Thursday against the Canucks. Might try and get a video out in that time. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. But love you guys. My name is Harris again, and I'm out. Love you guys. Stay classy, boys. See you guys. Love you guys. See you in the future. Love you guys. Bye, boys. Peace. Fuck the Leafs, damn. Arsenal, well, Adam, there you go. Peace, boys. Bye. Love you guys. See ya.